Okay, hey guys, we are back finally after a 2-week break.
We had deadlines, and you know the dead in deadlines? Yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so we do apologize, but only a little bit. So normally we don't really prepare, but we've got like a topic.
Yeah, we haven't got a topic
We
today.
haven't got a topic, so we're just gonna roll with it.
Yeah. What do we usually talk about when we don't have topics? We just tell stories that have happened to us this week.
Well, actually, we just bitch about other people.
Exactly.
You know what we must talk about? The double standard
Oh.
between men and women.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, go.
Okay, that's what
New topic.
we are talking about the double standard between men and women. Okay.
Yeah. I think the first one for me is always how there's this idea that, you know, women are either like bitchy or like too emotional. And that's like the two sides. Like we're either like emotional flowers wilting in the sun or we're like ice queens. And for men, it's like they're not allowed to express emotion at all. Which for me, I just find absolutely ridiculous because everybody's a human being.
This whole construct that women are very delicate and they need to be loved and they need like a lot of attention and they always the ones to catch feelings.
It's a lie.
That is a complete lie because from personal experience it's always been the opposite way for me. Always.
Please back up, I can't handle. Because what I found is like, if women get emotional, the first thing that people will say to you is, are you on your period? Are you PMSing? Yes, and that just makes me want to smack you in the face. Because if I was on my period, you'd be dead already.
Also, this whole thing of women only experiencing PMS, that is a straight up lie.
I'm angry all the time.
And just because men don't bleed once a month does not mean that they do not PMS, because men PMS like champions. Another double standard that I always have a problem with is how men are allowed to play the field, so they're whatevers.
So they're what?
They're allowed to experiment, but women need to remain pure and hold themselves to a higher standard. So basically, it's giving all men the free pass to have sex with as many people as they want to. But women need to stay pure. So a pure woman who holds herself to a higher standard needs to marry a savage. If I'm gonna marry a savage, you're gonna be damn sure that I'm a savage as well.
Do you know what has always bugged me about that saying? Like, men can sow their wild seeds, but a woman must remain, like, indoors. Who do they think men are getting it on with? You know, like, who do you think is, like, what, are they just sleeping with themselves? No. So you'll shame the woman, but you also want the woman to be there so that you can sleep with them.
Why do the women get shamed, but the men get praised? This is where the male ego comes from. Thousands and thousands of years of fathers teaching their sons the wrong thing. Another double standard is where a man, like an old man with wrinkles and shit, can marry like a 23-year-old, we're talking about you, Hef, and nothing's said about it. Everyone's like, well done.
Yeah, there's this like, oh, he's a champion. Well done. You can score girls like a third of your age.
But
Not even.
a woman is dating a younger man. It's like the biggest deal in the world.
Why, actually?
Is it because like back in the day, like 40-year-old men used to date like marry 15-year-old girls and it was okay? Like I find this a problem when like an overweight woman dates a hot ass guy.
They're like, go girl.
And they're always like, yeah, like go girl, good for you. But if the opposite happens,
And a hot girl is dating an overweight guy, all of a sudden
It's
it's
this
like,
negative
what
on
is she
it.
doing? She
Yeah.
could do so much better. Blah,
that
blah,
guy
blah.
must be rich. That's a very problematic double standard there for me. Also, and something else. There's this unspoken rule that only women can be gold diggers,
Ooh, yeah.
and that is a straight up lie.
Guys, everybody wants to live comfortably without having to do anything. You know, whether you're a guy, a girl, whoever, everybody just wants to be like, I wish I could marry someone and not have to worry about anything. Like, that's the dream for everybody. The difference is,
Girls are just more upfront about it. Okay, just because guys are low-key gold digging does not mean they're not gold digging.
so I'd say something about like the standard between like heterosexual couples and straight couples. And gay couples.
Say it. They're waiting.
Yes. One thing that I found for me that really bugs me is this idea that all queer people are like sluts. And it's just like, oh, we just go out, we party, get laid, go home.
By the way, straight people do that all the time.
Straight people do it all the time, but now because you don't identify as straight, like all of a sudden it's a problem. Kind of similar in the way that it is a problem for like women.
Like last year, I know it was a huge thing. Like the whole being gay was very trendy, or being queer was very like in at the
That makes
moment.
me so mad. Like, I can't talk about it. It'll just explode.
It was though. It
No,
was like the
it's
new
not
fashion
even.
trend.
It's not even a joke. Okay, there is a difference between identifying as something and thinking it's a trend, and not having to deal with all the stigmatism
that comes
and
with it.
all of the shit and all of the drama and all of the freaking hate that comes with what you are, and then being like, oh, I'm queer, look at me, I'm so great right now.
But just for the month.
Just for the month, and like, oh, I held my one friend's hand, and then
Everyone thought
everybody
we were gay.
thought we were.
Like this is an issue, especially in this country, because there is a huge stigma on being gay.
Also, my identity is not a trend. Okay, it's not something that you just put on in the morning because you feel like it. It's not a jacket. It is not a pair of earrings. It is not makeup. Just think about it. Just think about it for like 2 seconds before you want to just throw that out there whenever you want. I think we'll just end it there.
We basically spoke about the most, well, what we find the most
Irritating.
and double standards. I'm sure there are like 1,000 more.
Anyway, hopefully next week we'll have 2 videos up for you guys. One on the Tinder roast and another one. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe.
And catch us next week Friday. We
Say
promise
bye.
to be there.